because they know they can't control Elon Musk. They know that he will not accept the narrative, and that their little play toy of Twitter, it would not be used to enforce orthodoxy. You know, you saw this basically over the Easter weekend. It developed at the end of last week and then through, where you have Elon Musk, who offered to buy Twitter for like a 20% premium. And when because he saw what they were doing. They were censoring accounts like the Babylon Bee, which is a satirical site, but they don't like it because, you know, it's satire, but it cuts, and they don't like it when people are effective like that. And so you saw how it had been really used to control the narrative, not to give the ability of people to speak their mind. They advertise themselves as being a platform dedicated to the free expression of ideas. And yet, you know, when you have a New York Post article about Hunter Biden, what do? They take it down. They lock the New York Post's account. They will censor. The state of Florida, in our pension system, we have shares of Twitter. I didn't buy it. We have people that run the fund. But nevertheless, it hasn't exactly been great in returns on investment. It's been pretty stagnant for many, many years. But nevertheless, I mean, to me, I think that that's probably an injury to the fund. So we're going to be looking at ways that the state of Florida potentially can be holding these Twitter board of directors accountable for breaching their fiduciary duty. But the fact of the matter is, you know, in some of these textbook companies, this education establishment, it's gotten increasingly politicized, and they are trying to do ideology. And that's just not what education's all about. You see it in a lot of universities, of course, but we do see it. And that debate over parents' rights was very instructive. You know, you saw curriculum geared towards very, very young kids talking about transgender and things like that. That would not have happened even probably 5 or 6 years ago. And so there is an effort to do this. And I think what parents in Florida want to know is, you know, can I send my kid to be educated, or am I basically sending them to get indoctrinated with whatever, you know, some of these people in the education establishment from up on high do? We wanted the transparency because they were putting very explicit things in like a middle school library, where you'd have like a really, really graphic stuff. That's clearly inappropriate. And so parents need to know what's there, and then they should have the right to object.